if you are in opposition, now what them say, a buy no or any judiciary no, as per Chief Justice, they mentioned her, or many a buy no war, Jacka, and she said, mobile bear more, will be making sure, say, will be clear woman. Now, my packet, the court with your own most version of lawyers. And then this was made clear.
By who?
The then candidate, say, presidential candidate. No, yeah, president. He says so. Or say, yes, so your judges near lawyer for me. Yes, so you're bad. You be making sure, say, with cost no more so you're packing. Well, I want to that.
Okay.
Well, maybe a platform. But then, all indications, they say, time and again, NDC in opposition. I can't say judicial no OMAN. The courts are packed by pro-NPP lawyers and our judges. Yeah, and also senior factor now. And also senior fact. Time and again, yeah, once. A bribe. And until the threat to say, you be judges and I say, you be my judges be a coffee near the Bible home, as was established. And this is not the first time. Okay, near my uncle, Chairman Kwabneji. There are so many ways to kill a cat. They didn't know cancer. At that time, no more opposition. And I no more power. They were in power. Until now, there was a problem with the judiciary. It was a crime to cleaning the judiciary. You see, we begin something. Yes, baby. The most dangerous thing for us in this country is to politicize the judiciary. And I mean, the most dangerous thing for us as a country, when you see about politicizing judiciary. So what here now? Also, no, say judges being way about they were all appointed by Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, which is true. And for that matter, President Tawabe intimate influence the so that is what he was trying to establish. But your constitution no says president be our baby appointment. And at any point in time, you will have the opportunity to initiate and also get appointments done. What you say? Yeah. And based on that, you per se the better politics. And I say, we never far we were we never far no into that. Therefore, or no way. When him Chief Justice or when him so or idea be nonsense. Petition call for removal of ECs near the President Boy Chairman or say that who be there. A departure from a certain precedent. And no you're allowable. And you're allowable. Mean can say what can is ama woman, but it shows that kind of neutrality. At the he may be wrong, or he may be right. And you want to here, but at least there have been a departure. And it is what argue say President or when are appointed as CJ, but why on the contrary to a year. It's a plus for all of us and for the judiciary. Now, the subject matter can was here. Mahama no I go through process. Ana osusu se etieti anfa ahodies. Ana osusu se niam bi ankoye. She's merely exercising her rights as available. Yes, you enye your ade nyina ho kwanye nyina ne fata. But ono de osusu se fata. Se otu sa na mo. Enti aye opinion and right. And manu nyeni paboni nkuduru bebia, and that is to open the frontiers of the law. And lawyer knows how does law grow. It grow by testing the law. And to the bia, until Buza says is it for academic purpose, and at this point it is. Because law lecturers are listening, they are viewing, they are following. Law students likewise, it should be follow. No, it may be way by a year. That is the point. Ruling if we had a qua, it bedroom baby, they say, Professor, and I say, lecturer Krabibisa, Asu say, what the same corner war, Supreme Court, who are home quine, say, Utimi move higher up to be a Biana. It can be a question. And then you must give your reasons. And never waiting sano and a day reasoning near them. That is how law grows. And to the beer, we may feel so me kasa timid but ebi a yenya man in car that much na chese asem su se omu ebi a no obi untested that it is obi nya akokoduro na de ekoso no say yes nim say de ekoso ABCD however me su se me pia komanim a ebi a de ma bi be fifiri mbeba se me kura na amoa me na ebebo am dash and obetumi aka che nsem bi wa ye determine 1877 and then applicable and now judges of today basis is abreno na applicable and then applicable until you find your adwuma bi that is how law grows until instead say you be no na you be dimi no as if say why dey bi ade bi a ye musu die na we should rather say she has been courageous enough. She has been that forthright enough. At least the contribution, apart from so best several bench, bar, and then the bench throughout, and then yes, why ye be? Dear, this last minute, and I said the woo, Debbie, it may pop up, and lawyers of that day, they review. Ebi be fa gina so e de akawa asem e de aye defense ebi be gina so e de aye judgment until we should not rubbish these things off as to say asifua lawyer asifua MP and the petition call deputy attorney general and they call may serve under a particular regime and that regime no and a branded me say may one of few people and until mama ni huni and as you say me go through this enti for bia na sika crowd be high lawyer be from baby and I be crowd be me enti yes wo be ya adwuma ma o maamu no abra me penso enti say ne aba no say ya me so me wo pepa se me ba beboa as no this is not the first time a friend is saying obi anya asem a o pick lawyer bia known a particular political party. This is not the first time. We know it. But me, I don't need to go in, stretch it, review, and because at the end of the day, it serves me no purpose apart from a friend is saying academic purpose. But legal.
Brand name some buy no. You share commentary and someone will party for no carry farm. Say the mo come and do baby say and then the crowd mo say about for bar. Judge call no Supreme Court judge call and I say a friend say Chief Justice for hono musu be yin afi was na mkrofo de bi kan na sefo a and na me bi say ekoba ne say do me I do you honhom no we no so nipa ne bibia e betumi aka so nipa ne bibia but because say you be sin chenti no wono so ye yi na sin chen say e ba de sa politicization aka ho asem ntina me de we be ye hwe petition bi a ye call election petition na call 2012
2012 election but 2013
no can I say I bring rule ni e ba no opani okenkan ye otemafo atuguba me hu se na kofo se horo no faaye asim so no na waten baby no wase ni gina say o di asem no ade ama the then candidate Mahama na ye di just omo horo papa na ma me edu baby na fe na me yakakra esan say enyo no kwa do si gina no Supreme Court ni nyina na si gina na ono no gina ma na mu ekenkan ye se ye design ma no koso a enye ye kuru ya na ye ma ye temuo adwuma no ye bre na se ye se wie so na se de asabo ko ho so a omu si gina so a ye kuru ya sa aka waso ma koye ma me de a hey an koye ma me de a ene asamo nko a onye sasa ne ma ne ye no eya ya ma judiciary no wo manu nyam ya akofom o kwa mebiri so.
Oh yes, naka many beji say ka de be ka ho say the second presidential petition and also the year by 2020 and also Supreme Court siege na ewie and also your kro papa your judge for the papa CJ at that time your so I'm not saying say we no na can person the complete
okay but
now just say what make you point to me clear say aso say bibia mu a decision will be taken no won a edi animu ana won e de adwuma na ma won so omunya no ese ye do on to apaso ne ohoro won ana me to me the answer is no.
Okay.
The answer is no. I have told you say ye ne ana ye pe ana ya dane bibia politics but and also so constitutionally your constitution one of the major issue ought to be looked at as so and see a customer kwan e ma certain presidents omu na enyi ajeje fo ana omu na enhwe enyi CJs ana we nyina ye niam asoma ya see atwen adwe koso ne yetena so other than that no say yentimi an resolve say issue ya a very care na recare because me a president of the day the mrana ma me kwan nti kwan ada ho for say me judges why not say me here because I'm mandated it is me here na no so ye behu ni say my ye nti me ma ban me party and ma ban for ma pick woman so we get to know but my culture said it is so dangerous to politicize the judiciary. Okay. You see these three arms here you can't want same day legislature, executive and the judiciary some you know omo dey transient legislature ne executive transient etwemu akọ na anu bi na me MP member of parliament na me legislator ene me nya biem ene MP tiwe council o MP emre bi beba na onya MP biem sana no obi ye president na no ene onya president biem obi beba na ba enti ye die ye bedi adanchinche akopem say we are say yenia democracy dey be a person dey kosi but judiciary dey otim enti otim no as say make sure say yeah need ye be a sema judiciary dey be ma but we shouldn't be picking and choosing enya bra me party wa ban mu na me wo control over the executive ho ana me di buo ani need ye be ma judiciary na say me kotena nchen a mabuo animtia na just ma twen am na ba we must find a way out there. We must necessarily as a second biaso ye sigina ye wo manhim see the asemasi ana abentenum ye hyese wo mu na enhwe ye temuo so a omakoye ye guan kobia so enunti se me twe adwesi bibi so se bibi si o manhim na abantuguo ba abantuguo ba moment na executive and legislature moment mo yira kra eno de ye anu keke ye de ka say ya dissolve parliament.
Okay.
Executive sumu ni ho but judiciary de be de na aba soja aban kro no abeka say magu atemu adwuma untimi ngo no e bia be frustrate and abesisi be ye niam bi ama eno but it is existing enti say ye gitum say sa arm of government no na o intervene ema de owobie de onibie mobrowa ne o ye high in society na ho akire wo no ba bi esese wokọ ene ho that's it and also nkire say reforms and say nsusie bi esese ye adwuma ma ho na adwuma ye no esipi na sita na enya gidie the confidence of ye amanfo no and you a very big issue se kobase ye ni gidie wo mu a na yehu ehi fa bio ne yeko sisi ayeti ye na ye tie se kobase masisi minuyen na wo ne judge na oni gidie se obeba wanim na obenya atentene a one hwi ya no dem rationalism na ne ancestor ye no aye that is where we are drifting towards enti ye momoden ntwaso ne ye make sure say eye den a obi enu obekene bo wonkyire bu nti yenya ne a ebeso onyame ani ebeboa oman kyekire na yeni ankasa ankrankra ne ekuaku a yetu oman mu no yebenyi yebekoso enya asumdie na yatenase
medase ebo mawa banyin really na baby na wo mo ya lawyer for nti be good kasi we some briefly say you say na entitlement no say obi kwa homgye mu a ese ye de ija no kwan nti na kwanya sika no ne ndiama no ne sabeka na ebi omba chirichi mu later ebo ruling naba
yes
wo hwe ndiama koso a to say sa ruling eba yi eyo nwanwa
wanya mwanwa
aditra
wanya mwanwa osende asam ne bae no Ghana fu nyina hu na azekọ as a Kragana for Yahoo in there. And I am constitution order one. Obiala and ye Bibiala and Tia constitution. Why Brana is it Yamamina Asamano? From the war petitioning, or call President War, Council of States, we establish a prima facie. Now, Kasaso Ebekaya or more responded to the petition. I remember the Kumpo Oceano, no ye fe, crying there. No response to the petition, no. Drew journalists be one same Ghana, or I've on the President War. No response to the queries and a petition, no. Then also know the President War. And son of Babo, until you know Babo and Pro. But when the President War hasn't no about my President openly. Watch your neighbor fool. Be the master no cordon. Then you enjoy. Until and journalists singing as we be in the way, the Mahama better shots and only as way NPP journalist. A known NPP journalist. What is Kasi in Pansana openly? Why, yeah, touch screen analysis of the response. Until one trade. But, Mama, can you there? Yeah, actually, article we gonna do constitutional, the provisional constitution we gonna do article 146. As it la constitution chire, those said the wuzidu. Now what the kadama samono. Wuzidu pepe. It is a one constitution no. Ibiala and Yazama went to constitution no. That's a walk process in Yana say where we are. As it could be ala. They will look at what your constitution says. Because we breach the constitution. I don't watch the was we breach the constitution and Chobaka now Ghana for constitution is the A, B, C. But I yet it's not I could have just hear me and anyway. But Bibia Kofuka NPP before one lawyers Akasaka say worker seminar or bien new worker there. Ye breached the constitution, particularly Article 146 of the constitution. Nti I mean there in Chancedo Oko. Many lawyer BBB ya adwene nkyɛnse do ɔkɔ na ɛgya ɛhwɛ rule of law Ghana because of in democracy nti yɛsɛ mbra na ɛdze bɛyɛ adwuma yɛn nyinaa yɛ agya atom two cardinal principles of rule of law ɔno the supremacy of the law ɛbɛka yɛ maame na ɔdze dam ɛyi this legal maxim or whatever. The law is the law. Which means supremacy of the law. Not there. Say Ghana ha. And I want you want po a shambrasi. And when show Ghana so Ghana, nemo me and I shambrasi. It is a chief justice so a cocoa farmer, a fisherman, or say Egdo, say Copu, say the next one is equality before the law. Chief Justice, President, Speaker of Parliament, Vulcanizer, Bio Papra. Yen na say asam to yen. Let the kigina mbene nyima. O se dem ben onyine zi pepe. On se dem ben o favor nipa ko no jakon. Na se dem no tiza. No sa sambisi. Na se ye panyin bi kigina mbere nyima na se ye kana asama. No so o politician na o politician mpa. Man kofo nka de easy asami ze nchembre ne sinema won hwe ne zibi hu won hwe ne mpo ye ne zibi hu na nche won favor nche won ma won fam da ne tu nchen kakra so obuku wi aponchi okuyo mobile phone o so otumu jele ne za no say chief justice na wo so aya azibi no otiembre o Ghana ha o se dem mbre ne uzi pepepe ye ntum yam nye mbre sonku yemfa ma obi owie plantain woku obi nebro woku wie intum yam mbre sonku yankada wo mbrenyi na wo so o sende akọ do enyin wo bibi abe chief justice abe speaker of parliament nti wo so mbra sonko governor oteza na se constitution ya yedi yedwumi obiara anyadze mo wente constitution na no chede mami yin na ejin pepepe no ye she case na so no yankofo kada nyo aban no hye wakahye bi nachi na wa petition de wonyin ayankofu nyim nyimpo o petition ne man of Mr. Daniel Ferry no kofu nyim. In fact, most of the companies in Ghana only the majority shareholder. In fact, that man of our doing investment to Ghana economy will be seriously affected. One of the richest men in Ghana, a serious investor. Oh yeah, a round boy do a political party or a petition. She had concerns as an investor. Because one of the things that every investor will want to look out for, only there, OMAN may invest no. One justice system no. Oh yeah, Juma. Because some investor some many asama court. Na say judge Robert na one. On share asama no member say na mom about for kon bi na we dey tiamaza. Na I should have all the concerns as a citizen. It's papa no the case in all the petitions no. The petition no wujina do ma what the case asama no ma oye ma mi wakade onka tinafie. Nti asama no tintin tese abanye de as all yeah, you know, you get a constitution though. I mean, man, kind of politics of it there. How do baby mpa? Nko foka mo ma afenyo marking. Otumeze case court adapa. Na you are bring our panel. Nko justices what no mo hwe case in. The special treatment for afenyo marking and mun sem nyina no. Onyaze go into details, but the most important of my conclusion is that Bibiana wo ye biano it was within the confines of the law. Until also crow Ecowas no went to na wenzi nkunyim no that ma lawyer BB kan honorable okay say obete mayer kan na mampanyfu bi baka ncha asemi ncha omonka na yenkunyim asoman nyana nkotinyi obi a we bizizi bio wazi bibi was in Britain market nephew. Madam Charlotte say nezin pono ya ro ho keke. No ya ro ho keke. E kono wo fado. Ono pono zeno azo we gya na otiembra. Nso wakatamra no do. Na wotwena so. On ya onfa kon papa do. Na yin zeno zan no. Bibi a ya ye bia no pepe step by step. According to some say siku wi aponche. Na se wo hwem brom na o ma ekogela. Sa wo so e panyina say as bona yan hwem ba no do na yan fa no asotwe yan from
okay me da se lawyer we dey me but medicate kakra aba ni say na ya boni sengu yan fa ni say bi a oman no wa akwanya ne ma bi akwanja say bi gya no kwan wo ne ma bi hu a sa entertainment no in sabeka
yo ma me answer na me answer me you as ma me a minute or two na me nka semba ku bi of Kukufuaka. You see, Niedikai NDC, Penny Bienho, President Mahama, Enkujina Baby and Kata said, Oba power, Oba packet, courts with NDC judges. It's not true. In fact, I was there. Say in NPP for Pushia number NDC, your position near Ninia. There were lawyer for Yaka and Wabum. I say supported the course of NDC. Afibia, a conference, you could share everywhere. And yet, Bibia, yet, Kukuamuadi, your public place, and you could income. President Mahama by. And now, or near a dinkum, or say, more high, Munia, Dudwana, Edu, Babia, Monso. More qualified for bench. It is a Drew say your power and also will be per bench on apply. You have a fun through the process. As a more kind Sabe, it is different from say Obokas of a packet. Now, in fact, buy near what which less or Biasa. Not to import yet. That is not the procedure. In fact, the lower courts and your president are appointed judges. And at the higher courts, you know what it goes through. The Judicial Council. There's been times, democracy at team There's been times that proposal free presidency men can't buy a pencil. About judicial councillor, almost shooting it down. It happens. It's a man penny what to me absolutely obey me. I'm sorry, say appoint you be a so that is not true and no ever. You see, NDC, yes, individuals within NDC have said issues with the judiciary as it was being run at the time. Nenwe news. You can disagree. We are lawyers. You can disagree with the judiciary. But you see,
so did I make
yes, and news. You can always disagree with the judiciary. They understand that criticism is part of my decision. Over to me, a critical decision. There's nothing wrong with that. Because in news, and they will so criticize the current judiciary. And some to the extent they be crack overboard, especially my respected senior brother, the minority leader, in some more kafa nenye. But obiachero. Inti any news say be because say omaka near but you see, politicizing the judiciary has started that way. Me say the low point pa bako and say ye kata ye nia ye sero nyankopon body fa che shalo to say asem. It was a bad precedent. Let me see that constitutional body. It was a bad one. Now they say one day we will live to subsequently until ababi asasa EC officials be ohobiano no me agitri. It never happened. Konfo be to afarijan. Only ni issue only ni adwuma. It will force to your call human mu anti go who bibi and go betimi use. But say no, let's move on. On the afarijan we need 2 elections. Kosi se papa no ko but abai bi na appointed no mu ka shaloto say asama ma mu ba power pe an agenda ne shase. It was a low point and abe esebia da ho won ne ekoso aba enti abai sesa ya pe se ne awo kan obi nso throw petition say Jemen Sanzonko president. But thank God say we have a government and the chief justice I said no. You reset Ghana, you reset judiciary. So I won't fall for this. Meaning say we a party mukra. Some people were not happy. But and only a friend resetting in your economy pay. We must desist from near pastor enye. And uti ene yama me Jane. Men so ya na adwuma. Okoso so ya na adwuma. Near ware tie. Yeah, what reason or the reason about you what reason? Yeah, boss my side. What my reason? Until major no sir. Send call my reason. Send ya NPP for can na me mean I want address it because in the panel no yeah na dwuma no se major me ye bi. And no be no send co ascribe reasons and yes you ni aka. But for now also on kanti no me dey mesre. Let us see say yeah build your maya. Ye nia na wom say we and not how can asem say baby e be able to okay send your car say charge you know be so say charge one say charge no e mo no go fi na dey we different now be say it was available to her say e brand some start ye na otro ye mama mpani a enu krensi sa dia president Mahama ye no. In fact, Ecowas court in the cracker. I'm saying ran back Ghana I'm ready and which says so man petition answer. Because in determining some Ecowas decision in determining a prima facie case, it is not a judicial process. Senior Kokofu anymore. Yeah. It's not a judicial process. Until who expect to say right to fair hearing doesn't come in. Now this is what the court said, and so for Yamameno to raise issues about say I didn't know about the petition, the prima facie case was established without my knowledge. For crying out loud, a justice of the Supreme Court, I'm not sure idea. No. Intime mesre. Okay. Say niaya can say enka or resign ya. Say me nye jubani biwa. Okay, or that's your former chief justice ne entitlement ya Sabeka. Unfortunately now I go through the process ya dismissing no Onya entitlement bia.
Hey.
No.
Wabregu.
No, onya entitlement bia. You were dismissed. Enti onya entitled. In fact, as a former chief justice, constitution no it be my duties be to say council of state member as a chief justice be serve was unqualified. Per yes, you know. I say we are adwuma na you ready. Enti no, no forfeit. Oh, you see this route. It's not the best, but here we are.
All right.
Here we are.
What for go?
Yeah.
Ayi momranti ni bi Eco party headquarters. Na member producer na bo video no. Obo video ni we
make. Me refi on the lawyer for no NPP former attorney general ba kon so kan.
I could.
The NPP lawyers.
Well, say oya the lawyers no.
No, because there is nothing legally wrong, but there is everything morally wrong.
Oh,
everything morally wrong.
Seriously. Seriously.
I say with NDC. Yes, Adria can go out.
This year cancel.
Let me politician. You get the point.
Of course,
yeah, ubetimi ayama me. But your politician.
No,
the former attorney general.
On your politician until na okofa lawyer.
No, until instead of politician lawyer.
Already you criticize you say a girlfriend me a few days was Supreme Court under your tenure. Now say nya asemwa girlfriend me na as akokofa say lawyer.
Yeah. It is all right.
Oh no, it's not all right. Oh, legal right or moral right. Morally.
How do you put
moral? But you see, what are your advice? I want advice in the
Council, but come to think of it. You see, so we see our politicians. The moment we are out of political office, it is easy to be lawyers.
No, they are memo. When you're politician,
and I'm meaning Sabi.
Yeah, they have to me.
And it's a girlfriend, or free office. When you're political office,
or former attorney
general, and who your former attorney general,
you say former attorney
general. Yes, of course. But
that will only one people lawyers. Wow,
that does not preclude you. So may you sue only one people lawyers. Because as lawyers,
you said the next case of a Western region former attorney general.
Nanyim da hwa on bonchen nti as in nanyim da ho
you rap minimum advice
but you see the point is so correct. Say and I'm more minute is it not to help the front?
No, I said the right.
And of course, the human rights.
Ghana $10 million. Yes, of course. Expanded the fund. But the reliefs, you know, all.
Yeah, the next topic.
Reliefs are out to be Ghana. $10 million.